Hey everyone, welcome back. Man, this week is already shaping up to be wild. Bitcoin is sitting around $74,000, which is a huge resistance. I have got my eyes glued to this level because BTC's reaction here could really decide the next few weeks. So, if it breaks above, we could see a fresh leg up toward $80,000. So right on the here, yeah, I just made a mark with the arrow. Yeah, but if it is fail, so everyone asking is what will happen if it is fail. So if it is fail, I think it might be reach around $50,000 because as you can see, so yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. After the $60,000 or $63,000, what you guys ever say, anyway. So there is a big spot levels are sitting in the $50,000. So I think it's a bear market. So maybe it can go like little bit $80,000 for just dead cat bonds. Yeah, but I believe it's gonna drop around $50,000, maybe 52 or $55,000, but around that, like I mean, like yeah, under the $60,000. I believe that. So yeah, yeah, but there is a lot of different news from the world which is I cannot believe. So anyway, we might get a little sideways action or a pullback, as I say, between that frame. So either way, it's exciting, right? So I don't know about you, but I love watching this stuff play out live, yeah. So and it's also I wanna talk about something. If Bitcoin closes above $64,000 and holds, like strongly holds, and as I said, we are talking about the potential run to $80,000 or maybe more. But I believe it's gonna stay like a dead cat bonds. So, but if it can't, we could see sideways movement. Yeah, maybe dipping back to maybe $68,000 here, around here. Yeah, honestly, after that recent run, a small pause wouldn't shock me at all. So I mean, the market needs to breathe sometimes. Yeah, so yeah. So that's why I think about the Bitcoin right now. So, but the other ways I would like to talk about, I would like to ask about, actually, I would like to ask something. Have you seen what strategy? Yep, formerly MicroStrategy did last week. Have you seen what strategy or MicroStrategy did last week? They went all in, guys, all in. Of course, it's not all of them money because they are like really rich, yeah, really rich. So I wanna show you about that, guys. So let me make that little, yeah, here. So maybe you can see it better. So that's the from just last week. It's 22,338 Bitcoin. Guys, 22,000 Bitcoin. They bought 22,000 Bitcoin last week and they paid for that 1,056. Pooh. That's not a 1 billion, that's $1.56 billion, guys. Oh, I thought I thought it's just $1 billion or so, but it's like over than $1.5 billion. So yeah, these guys are crazy. They bought, as I say, they bought 22,000 Bitcoin, more than 22,000 Bitcoin at around $70,000. So as I say, that's nearly 1.87 80 57 billion in Bitcoin. Imagine that, people buying homes, car, and these guys just add tens of thousands of Bitcoins to their balance sheet. Yeah, honestly, moves like this make me feel more confident. It signals long-term faith in Bitcoin, but just Bitcoin, not altcoins. Yeah, because they don't. I think they don't believe altcoins. Yeah, they are all think that altcoins are just a shit. So basically they are not trusting the altcoins. So and here is the thing: when big players buy, smaller investors like us usually come down a bit. It's to see $1 billion moves. It's like the market is saying, hey, we are not done yet. Yeah, I think market saying right now, we are not done, right? We are not done yet, but as I say, I believe we are in the bear market, and I believe it's gonna take a while. So, so the other news is actually very exciting. So the Kazakhstan central bank to invite up more than $350 million in crypto assets, and not only bitcoins, and many other things also. For example, Ethereum or maybe XRP, yeah, maybe Link, yeah. They are crazy. Like, I mean, it's a government. It's not a company or something like that. Okay, maybe Kazakhstan is another like biggest country in the world, or they are not in the Europe or something like that. They are not maybe so strong, but it's really like perfect development for the crypto. To be honest, yeah. That caught my attention actually, to be honest. So I really like seeing governments get involved. It's not just retail traders anymore. So we have to be careful, yeah? Countries starting to consider crypto can push other emerging markets to follow long-term adoption. So this is the kind of news I watch closely, because these are really important actually. Yeah, because it's a government. It's not important it's a big government or a small government or the race that government. It's not important, I believe, but the important one, the governments buying crypto. That's the important one. And another important news for me, actually, FOMC meetings. So there is a FOMC meetings, and I would like to say, okay, maybe it's important, but we already know what will happen, right? So they're not gonna cut the rates right now. So we already know it's like 99% in their side. So we already know what will happen, but it's still important, because it's still important what is gonna Powell say? So what's gonna he say? So we don't know actually. And when he say like something like how can I say something like bad about the crypto or economy because of the conflict in the Middle East or something. So maybe we're gonna like drop a little bit, maybe around $70,000 in Bitcoin. So yeah, but it's important at all. It's really important at all. And crypto risk of sentiment. If the set sounds dovish, as I say, careful about raising rates, risk appetite rises, and Bitcoin and altcoins can gain if hawkish, saying they are worried about the inflation, markets might jitter. So this week, pay attention to every word. So seriously, one sentences can move billions. As I say, we don't know what they're gonna say, but we just know we have to be careful, right? So the other news is coming from the NVIDIA. So there is also NVIDIA conference. Its name is GTC conference. So it's really important actually, because NVIDIA held their GTC conference, AI innovation, new tech, whenever they speak, tech stock perk up, positive sentiment in tech often spills over to crypto, risk-taking mood go ups. Yeah, but Meta announced, at the same time Meta announced big layoffs. So 20% of staff, AI related, yeah, it's actually funny because after that the markets pump a little bit, like around 2%. So on the other ways, these global news and the oil price, the other things, and the geopolitics, U.S., Israel, Iran tensions are still ongoing. It affects oil. It affects risk assets. Yeah, no one knows exactly when this will calm down. Actually, okay, maybe we can imagine in a week or in a 2 week or something like that, but we actually don't know when it's gonna be calmed down. So, but analysts say it might come soon. So tensions flare up, markets could pull back. Yeah, as I say, Bitcoin sometimes called a digital safe haven, but realistically, it's still a risk asset. Yeah, okay, yeah, of course, I love Bitcoin, I love crypto, but I have to be honest, right? So, of course, it's a risk asset. So, and the other ways. For me, actually, it's a double screen time. One eye on Bitcoin, one eye headlines. So because both are matter, right? Yeah. So that's the way how I'm thinking. So I think it's both are matter. So and when we're gonna go back Bitcoin chart, so technically, as I say, Bitcoin is just below $74,000. Test multiple times, close above with good volume. Next target, if close above big volume, next target, it's gonna be $80,000. Rejections, lower highs, sport zones, and sport zones, I already told you guys, but I'm gonna tell you again. Sport zones around 65K and 68K. Yeah, but below that, we're gonna see probably 60,000 or maybe earlier in the April, we might see $50,000. Of course, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, at least I'm not Jesus, yeah. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm just guessing that it's gonna touch the 50,000 or maybe 52 or $55,000, and it's gonna be deep here. So except top altcoins to climb, Bitcoin struggles. Altcoins probably underperform short term. Yeah, it's normal because nobody is buying altcoin right now. I mean, we have bought in altcoins like last week, and we have lost like too much, and but right now, I mean, like nobody is buying altcoins. Yeah, nobody. So, all right, guys. Quick summary for the traders this week. BTC at major resistance, next moves are critical. Strategies huge purchase at institutional confidence. Kazakhstan shows gold level crypto interest. Fed meeting on March 18th could shake markets. And also NVIDIA AI hype and that Meta layoffs, mixed tech signal. Geopolitical risk still real, and altcoin just try to follow Bitcoin's lead. Yeah, honestly, it's a huge week. To be honest, it's a huge week, and that's why I love crypto. Every rig has its own story. My advice: watch $24,000, track macro, tech and global events. Don't chase hype. Manage your risk. Yeah, manage your risk always. It's not a financial advice, as you know, guys. Manage all your risk. Set stop losses. Size your position smartly. Now I wanna hear from you. Where do you think Bitcoin is headed? Breakout, rejections, sideways? So I just wanna hear from you guys. Drop your thoughts, levels, and strategy in the comments. It doesn't matter. Just write your thoughts. Because I'm curious. All right, that's it for today. Stay focused, trade smart, and I'll catch you in the next video. Good luck out there, everyone.